Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the NASCAR Heat 5 career mode. Today we have part number 6 at Bristol Motor Speedway, and we have already started on a positive note here. 23rd position, just outside our goal time, and I believe that is our best qualification of this year. So already we're starting well here for Bristol. We got the Food City 500 here in Tennessee, and it's going to be an absolute banger of the race here. Our first short track of the season, and it's going to be in the daytime at Bristol. The stories of the racing crew: Chris Buescher not feeling himself today. Clint Boyer has gone to the back due to crashing during qualifying, and Denny Hamlin is your pole sitter. So that'll move us up to 22nd position here. We are starting today, and it should be a good race for us. Bristol Motor Speedway, the AI, sometimes they get stuck behind traffic, so we're able to get around them maybe. I've got high hopes for this one. And AJ Smith definitely felt like he was going to be going into this race and winning. Already though, starting off quite poorly, we got into Ryan Preece on the front stretch, and then Nascar Heat 5 AI, he's spinning out in the buddy corner. I don't know why it does that, but it just is what it is. Anyway, we go here in on Ty Dillon, looking for 22nd position. Come off the corner. We tap him a little bit, and look at that. He's spinning now into the corner. He saves it, obviously, but we get past him, and now we're to the inside of Eric Almirola already. Looking for 21st position. We're going to go ahead and take that with ease. And now we're looking to pass Alex Bowman. And early on, I found that the inside line was the place you want to be. However, it would stack up after a little while, so then moving to the outside was the better line to go on. We go and cut off Ryan Preece here. And I had to cut him off a few times because he kept trying to sneak to my inside, and I was obviously not going to let that happen. I didn't want to give up that spot, as you can see, cutting him off there again. As we are following Alex Bowman right now in the 20th position here. So we pass him. We're in our range of our goal. And right now we're getting held up by him and Jimmy Johnson on that high lane. However, we go and pass them eventually. For a few laps, about 5 or 6 of them actually, I was behind Bubba Wallace and William Byron. I finally slid up and passed Bubba Wallace. And then I would take William Byron around the outside here. And eventually I would complete the pass going into 3 and 4. And that'll pretty much do us for stage number 1 here. We finish in 16th. So a very solid stage for us. And as the stage went on, I felt my car, the handling was coming more to me. And I was getting even better as the run went on. Denny Hamlin won the stage. And no one came to pit road. So obviously I was going to follow and do the same and keep my track position. So here we are lining up for the first restart of the race. We went caution free in stage 1. So here we are for the green flag of stage number 2. And already we go in a little bit too deep. We have to move out of the way so we don't hit Tyler Reddick in the back. And as I said before early on, the outside lane is not the place you want to be because everyone stacks up as William Byron just like full on center in front of us. And obviously I got a little bit scared and I just let him go by. Austin Dillon then crept to our inside, as did Eric Jones, and I finally filed in on the inside line behind Eric Jones. And then in the following corner, everyone goes to the outside line. Look what I do. I go to the inside line here, and I'm just like on rails in that corner. I go and take everyone back and earn all my positions. Austin Dillon, see you later, mate. We're back into 16th position, and now looking to work on Tyler Reddick. And like I said before, the first few laps you want to be on that inside lane. But as everyone starts to move to the inside lane and make their way around the track, you want to go to the outside here because they're all just going to stack up and slow each other down. So here I am to the outside. We pass Tyler Reddick, Joey Logano. Now we're going to pass Ryan Newman. And Ryan Blaney, see you later, mate. We're going past you as well. Now behind Kevin Harvick, we look to the inside. Nope, still going to go to the outside because that's where you want to be. And now here I am creeping up on Christopher Bell. And already we're looking at getting into the top 10. So already we are showing fast pace here today at Bristol. We could get a record finish. Remember, our best finish is 6th at Atlanta. We obviously had shenanigans happen there, which led to us getting 6th position. So maybe we can do something actually legitimate this time. As we go to the outside of Cole Costa here, 8th place is ours. He's gone, and see you later. Matt Kenseth is next up. He's in the 7th place. We're going to use our power on the outside here to get around him. In 3 and 4 is where we're going to get the pass done. However, we have to stop almost. We have to slam on the brakes so we don't hit the back of Martin Truex Jr. And we got kind of boxed in a little bit here. So I had to go outside and take him 3 wide. And now we were 3 wide with Martin Truex Jr. and Matt Kenseth. I went and took them both around the outside in this turn. And I went and caught Matt DiBenedetto and Brad Keselowski, and I sent it to the outside of both of them as well. So Matt Kenseth actually got a few free positions there, and I went and took all of them. I went and passed Brad Keselowski here coming off the corner, and we're going to go take 4th place here, going into 3 and 4. So here we are a couple laps later. We finally caught up to the front 3 here. Denny Hamlin, Kurt Busch, and Kyle Busch leads your way. We're going to get to the inside of Denny Hamlin and pass him here. Only a couple laps left of stage number 2 here. And we're going to try our best to win this damn thing. We go and send it past Kurt Busch here. And our car is just rolling on these old tires. We've kind of equaled out the playing field here. So now driver skill is really kicking in. Our 3-star car is currently challenging with the 5-star winners. And here we go to the inside of Kyle Busch here. For the race lead in the final stage, we're going to use Timmy Hill as a pick here. Timmy Hill trying not to go a lap down, but we're going to box Kyle Busch in behind him, and we are going to pass him and get to the front. Stage win number 3 of this year for us, and it comes at Bristol Motor Speedway. Stage number 2 is ours, and we go ahead and win that. And as you can see, Jimmy Johnson was just ahead of us. He was about to go a lap down in 38th. Poor day for him. And here's what AJ Smith had to say to his team on the radio about the car. Do not touch a thing on this car. It is perfect. Keep it as is, and I think we have a good enough chance to actually win this thing on all tires. So as you can hear, AJ Smith is very excited about his chances today in terms of going on long run speed. Obviously, the car is not as quite fast as it is on short runs, but as you can see, AJ Smith already restarting in first place. He's keeping it right now. As Denny Hamlin goes and zooms around the outside here. Can he hold him off here? No, not quite. Denny Hamlin's going to get past us here. And then Brad Keselowski is going to be left to battle behind us with Christopher Bell. And here he comes. He's looking to our inside. We're currently blocking him, and we're currently just trying to keep as much track position as we can, because we know we're going to get this position back as the run goes on. We're going to get to that high lane. We're going to start rolling it and getting past everyone. As you can see, we're going up to the high lane already. Brad Keselowski is fighting to our inside, and we're making it a tough time for him. But eventually, he's going to have the faster car, and he's going to pull alongside us here. And he's going to go and take the position going into 3 and 4 here. So we're going to shuffle back to 3rd place right now. And that's kind of where we stayed for the next so-and-so laps until Brad Keselowski gets stuck behind Brendan Gaughan. We go and take the pick here, and we move up to 2nd place. And all we have to do is chase down Denny Hamlin. He has a 3-second gap on us with 15 laps to go almost. So it's very doable for us here today. We got the car to do it, so can we catch him? Here we go. 10 laps to go. We're kind of catching Denny Hamlin. He's getting stuck in traffic. We were also getting stuck in traffic, so, you know, it is what it is. And then a caution came out. So this changes everything. We are now in with a chance here. It's going to be a restart. We have about 6 laps to go when the green flag drops. So it's going to be a dogfight for this win here. As you can see, we go back to green flag racing. It's actually 7 laps to go, so I got that prediction wrong. My bad. So yeah, Denny Hamlin leads the way. We're to his outside, and look who's up here. Clint Bowyer. If you remember when we read through the stories earlier during the race, that Clint Bowyer crashed in qualifying as Denny Hamlin went and cut us off in the outside lane here. We go and hit the back of him. I didn't expect him to slide up on us like that, and it kind of pissed me off. The fuck does the 11 think he's doing taking my line like that? Next time, I'm gonna dump his shit. And as you can see, AJ Smith rightfully frustrated about Denny Hamlin and how he raced him right there, and as it probably could cost us a chance at the win here. We got 5 laps to go here, and it's Clint Bowyer battling Denny Hamlin. We go and bump Denny Hamlin in the back again. Obviously, he's going to get a little bit sideways there, but he keeps a hold of it in that 2nd spot. Clint Bowyer is going to take the lead. We bump Denny Hamlin yet again, and he's still battling to the outside of Bowyer. We kind of going to shuffle in line here. No, we're going to take Christopher Bell on the outside lane. So it's a 4-car race. for this win here. And we are trying our best to get around the outsider, but Denny Hamlin keeps taking that line and moving in the way. So I just bump him there again, and Bell's going to get around as well. And now I'm stuck back and forth here. To the outside of Hamlin I go. I'm going to get a good run off the corner. Denny Hamlin's running it high. He's trying to stop me from getting past him. He is not happy with me, and I'm not happy with him either. But eventually we get around Denny Hamlin here coming off of turn 4. And we're going to send it to the outside of Christopher Bell. 2 laps to go here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Clint Boyer leads Christopher Bell and AJ Smith and Denny Hamlin. We got a 4-car race for this lead. Here we go to the outside of Christopher Bell. We're going to go into the final lap here at Bristol. Clint Boyer leads. AJ Smith in second. And here he comes to the outside. Clint Boyer, look out. Here comes AJ Smith looking for his first ever win. Clint Boyer retiring at the end of this season. Here comes AJ Smith. It's going to be a last-ditch effort off the corner. He's going to get the run. They're side by side. AJ Smith gets loose, and Clint Boyer takes his first win of his final season. And AJ Smith is going to have to be heartbroken and distraught about getting second place, but also happy with how he's performed today. Damn it, guys, I'm so sorry. If that 11 got out the way sooner, I think we could have won this thing. Thank you so much for the great car today. You did me proud. Now hopefully I did you guys proud. And it is a bittersweet ending for AJ Smith, unfortunately. He does get his best ever finish in the NASCAR Cup Series. However, he has lost it by only half a second to Clint Boyer. As you can see, I'm scrolling through the finishing results, and you can go and spot your favorite driver. But yeah, very unfortunate for AJ Smith here at Bristol. He had probably one of the best cars in the long run. Kevin Harvick was also your only DNF. And yeah, unfortunately just couldn't get it done in the end. It was just very unfortunate. Denny Hamlin got in our way, and it eventually ended up costing us the win today.
I'm Kevin Burke here for Big Dot News with AJ Smith, the driver of the 00 Permatech Chevrolet. You got yourself your best ever finish in second place, but you fell just short of the win. Tell us about your car today and how you drove.
Yeah, Kevin, I can't lie when I say that I am heartbroken. It's obviously a bittersweet ending for us. Feels like what happened to Matt DiBenedetto when Denny Hamlin took the win from him at Bristol a couple of years ago. And we have the same thing happen today with the 11 getting in our way. I felt like I had the greatest car today. This 00 Permatech Chevrolet was so good. I want to thank all my guys, all my sponsors for giving me this opportunity today, and I just couldn't deliver. We go to Richmond next week, and maybe I can get it done there. So AJ Smith is rightfully heartbroken about not being able to get his first ever win. However, his performance did turn a few eyes in that pretty much everyone in the sport wants me at the moment, except for the 5-star teams that require you to be in the top 10 in points. The rest of the requirements I pretty much meet. But as you can see, we scrolled down, and I was looking at the 4-star teams, and I was like, I already got RPM locked down. Like, how about we look at Stuart Haas Racing? I mean, it does say it needs top 10 in points, but like, it's allowing me to arrange the option anyway. So that's what I did. I went in and arranged the options so that we could go to Stuart Haas Racing next season. Maybe join the team that I just lost to in today's race. But as you can see, we're going to go through the points now. Joe Logano leads the way in regular season points, and in the playoff points, you can see your winners there so far this season. Clint Boyer joins that list, and unfortunately, we fall just short. Currently, we sit 2 points out of the playoffs, so plenty of time anyway to fix that. But as you can see, when we scroll down the regular season playoffs, 1 point behind William Byron I am, and then you can see Justin Haley, who won the Daytona 500. He's actually out of the top 30 in points, so he's not sitting in the playoff spots right now. Anyway, that'll be it for today's race at Bristol. I'll see you all next week for the race at Richmond.